It's Wednesday, Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day.
It's hump day.
Camel day.
Yeah.
Because camels have humps.
Yeah.
Yep. Fergie day.
I don't understand.
My hump. My hump. My hump. My hump.
My lovely lady lump.
It's Wednesday. Lydia had her presentation. And now I get to go to school. Morning. Lydia.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Lydia.
What?
What's this?
It was your fault.
What's this?
You hit my foot and then cut your finger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was this one.
Uh-huh.
It has a very sharp, big toenail, apparently. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
What was I doing? I putting my shoes on? Or no, I was taking my shoes off.
I
was sitting down. I was putting on my shoes and taking them off.
And we were
Whatever.
arguing.
Yeah. And Lydia kind of jokingly went to kick at me.
I just put my foot slowly
Like I
up
said,
to your
it
face.
was like a joking little it was a joking nudge with your foot. And my reflexes went, "Whatcha!" And I tried to smack her foot away, which in the process sliced open my finger with her toenail. And I was just like, "Ah!" Which of course made Lydia laugh. Well, not laughing at my pain, laughing at my reaction, being like, "Ah!" I'm like, "You got razor blades on your feet."
Yeah.
Yeah. It was horrible. It was bleeding everywhere, and it was like a big skin flap. I'm like, how does that happen with a toenail? Horrifying. But I put a Band-Aid on it, and now I'm okay.
So my group presentation of our cultural audit of Nigeria was today, and it was awesome. I think, and I obviously have a biased opinion, but I think that we were the best group that presented today. Today was the largest day. There were 6 groups going. It was crazy. And unfortunately, a lot of them, their PowerPoint was stock full of word for word what they were saying. A majority of the people were reading from their cue cards, or they were standing, and they were standing out here, and the screen was there, and they were like this, reading right from the screen with their presentation. And then occasionally they would go, da 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 da, and then they'd go back. And I was like, it blew my mind, because I don't know, I guess I expect people to not do that when it clearly states that that's a penalty against you, and I don't know, that the teacher expects us to be able to say what we want to say to the class and make eye contact most of the time. You can refer to it every once in a while, notes or slides, but the majority of the time you need to speak outwards. It was so weird, and we were third, so we had 2 groups go before us, and both of them were harsh, because they were ones that were really, I am reading word for word what I wrote on my PowerPoint, and I'm not going to look at you at all. Maybe occasionally, but I have to read this verbatim. No, nothing is not planned. It was, and so that really made me less nervous, because I don't like presentations, but I had practiced and I knew what I wanted to say for the most part, and I had cue cards in case, and I was just good to go, and I said everything I needed to say without even looking at my cue cards, because I had it so memorized, which is, for me it's good, because I could tell when I was talking my stomach was shaking, my whole body was shaking from the nerves of me talking. Really, after I finished my big main chunk, I felt exhausted, but I still had more to do, and I still had to stand there. But it was really, I don't know, I was vibrating, but I don't think it came through, and I think my voice also didn't hint at that, because I think I disguise it well. I'm unsure, because I couldn't record myself. I should have. But yeah, I was just, but I was able to say everything in my main section without looking at my notes. And then just when we got to recommendations, which was my least practiced part, that's when I had to look at my notes more than once. But all in all, it was fantastic.
So I am done my school, and it was snowing, so I was a little late to class. And like as soon as I walked into the class, my teacher was like, and that's what's going to be on the test on Friday. And I was just like, no. I just missed it. Her talking about it. But luckily I was able to get a friend from the class to email me like the test highlights. So whew, that was a close one. That would have really sucked. Really sucked. So yeah, I gotta study for that test still. But anyways, the day is already over. I don't know where today went. Just, I don't know, lots of work and school. I'm tired, obviously. Work and school. And also Lydia and I watched a movie. We watched a vampire movie called What We Do in the Shadows, which is like a comedy mockumentary thing. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, just today's kind of disappeared. I think a lot of it was just getting up early and going to work. At work today, just putting some books back. I always laugh when there's like books that clearly were returned by the same person that like go together. And one pairing today was a book about, gardening, specifically hydroponics. And then people want to learn about that kind of stuff. Kind of a weird time to learn about that in, cold February. And then the other book was Understanding Marijuana. And like the science behind marijuana. So, someone's got a little garden going on, I guess. I gotta have a hobby, I guess. But yeah, today's kind of just disappeared. Anyways, gotta get some sleep and get back to it tomorrow. Lots of studying to do tomorrow, so that's what I gotta do. Alright, guys. Time to get some sleep. Good night.